I'm sure many of you have all heard the famous study in 1972 by Dr. Albert Mehrabian, which talks about communication. And essentially what this study showed was that communication was broken down into three elements: the spoken word, the tonality, and the body language. The spoken word ended up accounting for only 7%, 7 of the message. 38% was the tonality, the way in which you deliver your words, your pace, your tone, volume, etc. And the other 55% was in your body language, how your eyebrows are moving, how you're pausing, how your mouth is moving, how your fingers are coming in front of your face. So sales gurus and trainers and people took this to mean that words don't matter. And I still can't believe how many people I have run across the globe in all sorts of environments in recruiting and staffing that will tell me that they're less worried about their scripts or their material or the technical elements, and they're really focusing on all the soft stuff so that they can get their body language better and how they stand up and how their enthusiasm is contagious, and that's really their trick or their secret. Well, I've got some bad news for you. It is a myth. All right, if you were to look at any of the studies that were done there, in any of the research, the study was done for a very different reason. It was used to show how ambiguous words can be used to convey different messages if the words are very limited. The study really has very little to do with communicating in the real world and certainly in sales, and they'll be happy to tell you that the study doesn't imply what it is that people are saying that it implies. All right, if something's ambiguous, and we know that if something's put in email and you just have a word, well, there's a real problem because you don't have the tonality and you don't have the body language for people to understand, the implications of the message. So there's a very important message for us there, but it doesn't mean that you can assume that the word has that little impact on it. It doesn't. It's huge. And I'll get into that in other times when we talk about scripts and whether to use them or not and how to really learn and master your material. You do need to learn and you do need to master your material. Now, it is a big myth, so please stop quoting it. That said, there is a great lesson there, and we do all understand. And by no means am I suggesting that your body language and your conviction, which goes into your tonality and your body language, aren't all critical. They are. It's part of the total package that will help craft and convey your message along with the message. The stuff you have to work really hard at getting really good at and focusing on, and then you put them all together. Because when you have the beautifully crafted message and theme and objection handling points and way you're going to deliver it, and then you do it with conviction and passion, then the marriage is spectacular.